All right, guys, let's stand up. We're gonna stretch a little bit. Let's go ahead and put our stuff down. Let's take our right arm or left arm or whichever, and just stretch it on over. And let's take our other arm, stretch it on over. Don't forget to make your dad noises. Stretch all the way up to the top. And reach as far as you can go.
How about them Cowboys?
And reach up a little bit further. Stretch, 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 stretch. And slowly make our way down. Attempt to touch your toe. And slowly come back. Putting each vertebrae on top of the other. There we go. Right. Let's shake it all out. And our legs as well. Right. All right, here we go. Let's start on A. And we're going to do the pattern. Let's actually start a little bit lower. Let's start here. 2, ready, and. Good. Make sure that as we're moving along that we're not, but we have space. Ready, and. Yeah, and make sure that our sound is going somewhere so it's just not, but. Ready, and. As we're going along, keep it all the way up all the time. Ready, and. Scale on this. 1, 2, and. And what's going to happen as we move down the scale? What tends to happen? It wants to go flat, right? So as we're moving down, keep thinking those pitches up. Again, and sing.
Okay, talk amongst yourself for 5 seconds. Go. What's up, man? Kind All right, come back, everybody.
Here we go. Let's keep going on this. Ready, and. Yeah, keep that. Yeah, so as we're doing this, keep thinking that straw shape instead of like, okay? Ready, and. half step again. Ready, and. And what happens as we're moving down is we're kind of spreading a little bit. Keep it nice and tall. Ready. Oh gosh, what key are we in? Ready, and. Nice. There we go. Good. All right. It's time. Let's do one more thing. Let's do that take on me because this was really fun. Ready, and. Take on me. Take me home. Good. So the first little section, chest voice, right? What about the second? Mixed. And third? And fourth? Falsetto. Ready, and. Take on me. Mix. Take me home. Head. Falsetto. Yeah. Y'all could all be pop singers. There you go. All right. Lovely some trees. Yes. Okay. Let's move over to measure 30. Starting right at 50 more. Here's the C sharp. Let's go ahead and switch to a loop for right now, just on loop. Back at measure 30. Basses, let's switch to words. Tenors, go ahead and stick with the loop for right now. Here's our first pitch. First one really was nice. I could use a little bit more. We could use a little bit more there, right? On that one though, I don't think we had any. Let's start right there at letter C and synths. Same thing, tenor is still on loop. And the pitches. It's okay. So bass is right there. We're at a 4 dynamic, more phrasing. Where's the apex of that phrase? Bloom could be one answer. What's another one? I think look. Look would be another one. I think look is the apex since that's the action verb. but then we have to have the word bloom as well. So look more than bloom. Right there at letter C. Yeah, I felt like that time. Look. It's okay. Here we go. Let's try it. Yeah, let's add the tenors now. Let's switch to words. Starting at letter C. So the exact same thing that I told them, right? Look is where our action is. So let's bring that out a little bit more. And back off a little bit more and bring bloom out as well. Also, make sure that our shadow vowel is the same dynamic that we just ended on and not overdone. So here is letters. Let's go back to 30. 30 is an easier spot. 50. Dynamic level 7. Where we just ended, we should be right at a 7. Okay? Just for reference. Let's start at 50 springs. Measure 35.
Can I pause?
Sure.
So can you condense everything you just said? And what did Kate just tell you all?
Dynamics.
Dynamics. So how can we just condense that into a shorter amount of time, just to get to the meat of what you're saying?
Dynamics.
You could say that should be a 7.
Okay.
50. And then go again. The other thing is, how are their shadow vowels? You talked about shadow vowels. How were their shadow vowels?
I thought they were better that last time.
I agree. How was their phrasing on and since to look?
Still not where I want it to be yet.
Okay, I agree. Can you find a way to put it more, exemplify that more in your gesture? I think
Yes.
that's what they're missing.
Okay. Measure 30. I'm going to overdo when we get to that spot. 50.
Would that be a performance gesture, a rehearsal gesture, or a listening gesture?
Rehearsal.
Rehearsal gesture, right? Because it's overdone. Can you use performance gesture? Like, what would it look like on tape?
50.
50. Choir, will you take your hands and show the box of how much space is Kane using on and since? Draw the box in front of you. How big is the gesture on and since? Kane, how big do you think your box is on and since? Like, what is the size of his gesture? Is he going and since? Is he using that much space? Is he using that much? Is he using that much space? Show me how much space did he just use there on and since. Okay, how much space did he use on and since to? How much space did he use on and since to look? How much space do you think he used on and since to look?
Probably all of it looked pretty uniform.
Yes.
And I got to look.
That's right, that's right. So we're gonna try an exercise. I'm gonna give you the box.
Okay.
You cannot touch my hand to do the song.
Okay.
Okay, all right, here we go. Let's start 15 again. That's the idea. That's the idea. So you want to think on since two. So it's small, slightly bigger, and then you release. And it doesn't have to be overdone. It just needs to be gradiated a little bit more. Okay. Try it one more time and then keep going. 15 more.
All right. And that's where we'll stop.
Yeah.